So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 3 reasons to buy Canoo stock or Hennessy right now, which is merging with Canoo. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. All YouTubers ask for it, so I might as well too. I don't know if this really ultimately helps my channel grow, but I'm trying and I'm hoping that people thumbs up my video. Anyways, so let's talk about my first biggest reason. My first biggest reason is literally the stock price. Because I mean, let's say if you bought it here, I mean, I'm not telling you to buy it, but I'm just saying that if you bought it here or if you camped it and you got a better price, your risk is very limited. So that's the reason number 1. Like the worst case scenario the stock has gone was $9.45 and $9.82, and this only $9.75, and this only happened because the stock market crashed, so it made these SPAC stocks dip a little bit. But that's the absolute worst case scenario, and the potential is the stock can go up multiple folds. I mean, I could be wrong, and there is a potential that the stock could go even lower than $9.75. I don't know at the end of the day. But the lower it goes, the better opportunity becomes, in my opinion, unless there's something wrong with the company, something wrong with the SPAC company. Hopefully there isn't, but there is. I think this is the biggest reason why that the SPAC company is under pressure right now, is because of this Shareholder Alert LLP investigation of Hennessy Capital Acquisition Corp. A investigation of a possible breach of fiduciary duty and other violations of the law. That could be a big reason why the stock is not rallying. There's so many people that have been talking about the stock so positively, yet the stock price just kind of moves around at, this bottom. But eventually it'll go back up. At least that's my opinion. Like the RSI right now is at 38. The MACD is near the bottom. There's only one direction that this stock will go eventually, in my opinion. I think the MACD will eventually go back up. The RSI will go back up eventually. When? Maybe next week. Maybe in a couple of weeks. I don't really know at the end of the day. I don't. And at the end of the day, it's big money that really moves this stock because, look at the tight float on this. Look at that. It's only it's only a float of 27 million shares on this back. Total outstanding shares of 30 million. Yet, this stock doesn't move up. And there's been so many people talking positively about this stock. It was featured on CNBC. And the stock just doesn't move. So, like I said, I really don't think retail investors are in control of this company. So, but this creates an opportunity. I mean, it could go lower. I'm not saying it won't, but it definitely could go lower. So just be wary of that. But it can't really go that much lower. It can't. I mean, well, what? Worst case scenario, $10? Maybe? But anyways, this is my second reason. The management team. Excellent management team. World-class management team. The CEO has 30 years in BMW and Mini. And then, Tesla, SpaceX, Tesla, Ford, Porsche, BMW, Audi, Porsche. So a lot of the management team has a lot of experience in this, in the car industry. So I feel safe having my money with this excellent management team. I think they will succeed over the long run, and I think the management team is the most important aspect of a company, you want to see a management team that has a lot of history in big, leading, multi-billion-dollar companies. And BMW is big. Don't regard BMW and SpaceX and Tesla and Porsche and Ford. Ford's okay, but yeah. Anyways, the third biggest reason is, a lot of people are downplaying the subscription model, but I actually think the subscription model will work. Why? Because there are people out there that like leasing. I mean, I would never lease a car. I think that's just throwing money down the toilet. But there are people out there that do it. The 18.38 million people lease a car. So if people are willing to lease a car, why not rent a car? Why not just rent it instead of leasing it? With leasing, you're stuck with that car. But with renting, they can switch up different cars every month. So this month you can go with that big van looking thing, and then you can go with different, because the business is planning to have multiple different cars. So you can have different lease types. You can have different cars. This month you can have that big van looking type car, and then you can have a sporty looking car next week. You can switch it up all the time. So I think the subscription model is going to disrupt the leasing model. But again, that's my opinion, and I don't know for sure. I just don't know for sure, right? I don't. But like I said, the leasing market is big. And I find it retarded to lease a car. Like, retarded. You're just throwing money down the toilet. So, subscription models, there's going to be a market out there. There's a market out there for everyone. It's just, that's just my opinion. So, they could also change up the marketing model, but, that's just what I see. And then let's just look at the trends. Okay, so now enough of the top 3 reasons. If you agree or disagree with me, it doesn't matter. This is just my opinion. But let's just look at the total transaction. So the pro forma is $1.84 billion. The company, so once the transaction's done, they will get an additional $607 million of cash proceeds to Cancun to fund commercial development and growth plans. So the company will have significant amount of money to continue their operations. And then, we scroll further down. See, this is a little weird. Like, I don't know why they're projecting so far out in the future. 2024, they projected $1.4 billion. And then by 2026, they project $4.127 billion with $1 billion of profit. And this is the entire year. This is not by quarter. This is year end. So this is the entire year. So the company, $1.4 billion for a company that's worth $1.8 billion. It's okay, I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, the market makes up the market cap, so take it with what it is, I guess. I mean, if big money sees value in this company, they'll pump the stock. It's just that simple. So we'll see where the company's future head. But right now, investing at this point, your downside is very, very limited. It's up to big money to push up the stock, and I guess that whole lawsuit is keeping the company suppressed. But yeah, and then there's another bullish point, but this is not really part of my theory. But they can also get into delivery vehicles similar to Workhorse, like you can see right here. This looks like a delivery van that they made. So yeah, definitely they can get into the delivery market. So that's another potential revenue stream for them. Just saying. And like I said, different cars, like this is going to be the Cancun sports car. Like one day you can switch from the van looking type cars to the sports looking type vehicle, and you know, and then they're gonna make different type of vehicles down the road, so you can switch it up every month, and you don't have to. With the lease, you basically stuck with one car for like a couple years, but with the monthly payment or the subscription model, you can basically have different cars every month. So that, I think that's a little better, in my opinion. So yeah, so I mean, I'm probably never gonna get a subscription model, personally myself, because I would rather own my car, and I'm kind of a cheap ass. I mean, I might, like, just for fun, I might sign up for a month of subscription, just to, you know, experience a brand new electric car for fun. But long term, I'd probably just stick with owning the car. That's just me, though. Anyways, this is, what's this last? Oh no, this is just their website. Oh, I guess the one bearish thing is a lot of people think this is an ugly car. Some people think it's an ugly looking car, not a lot, but some people think this is an ugly looking car. That's the bearish point, but you know, everyone's different, right? Like, some people think the Cybertruck's ugly. Some people think the Electromet Solo is ugly. So surprisingly, nobody thinks the Arcimoto is ugly. So yeah, that's a little shocking to me. I mean, yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.